Say, what kind of hatred are they betting me ama Nigeria ni ti abuabu sika no kakra no wetu kwan wetu bata no okwa about 13-15 countries just to meet one person and stand in front of 30 million, more than even that, 30 million people. So obedi the Ghana for what actually about 30 million people. What abuabu sika no kakra where me am fa mo brebia nipa no a wo se wo kwa kwahwehwe no hu hia wunti na wo say sika. Now, in a logical sense, what are you supposed to do? You're supposed to tell your problem to the person. Because nipa na wuko siano said who here wo pa ka won twa take it ahodo just to find that person. Abushafo krati bi or internet issue. Now your friend is speed. Now speed ya do no one friend din fo no I show speed or your streamer. You can say streamer or check camera sin anim no akasa na nipa ba betia na nipa behwe. No me release stress. Now, Speedy, one of the biggest people on which camera is or many more nipa behe. With Michi camera, shockingly, nipa 30 million jinaso. With Michi camera, nipa 40 million jinaso. Now, when the India Nigeria ni bi kechuku, what was it open say? Who speed? What bucket to take ticket? Because this year, Speed was doing tour. Or what country be we are seeing and audinity. So country be a speed bekobia bekobiano. Unkotono, obekon sukra won opportunity and beno. And finally, what me akonya opportunity akobe speed wa America. Ne ma wo kwan na oben speeder. The first thing a brand nipa be 30 million in the life ni so was to do. The first thing he was able to do and so obedi the Ghana for atem. Actually time awo. Me chere time no ama say speed bodyguard and put yan say hey krache a time ben kwa na Nigeria for ma Ghana for I entertain you in the country. Abushanfo, you see sa hatred ya krache exhibit you know we going to watch it yakoba and then we do be kwa bakwa semu kakra no hu say sa ankofo we time Nigeria for time no enye no omutimi time Ghana for my rollings you'll be shocked you be through almost mean Ghana for Emma Rollins A2 aircraft NMVM plane NMVM Equasa Ghana for free Nigeria. Abra Nigeria for ye at the Ghana for Ako Gu a yes ye. And cemetery except forest in Finfi do Makogo just to leave them there and die. Now Bonnie so say the Ghana for Kogo hono and the military for cha Ghana for who share a chrono echa baby Makogo nyina no Asiano. Omodi military for to kroni nyina no to make sure say Ghana for entimi mom rekrobiemu they should be there now. It took Rollins to fly. Me see any bakotie one of the survivors 65 for one of the survivors our that's to tiase the video our yebeto abonti yebako he na etie man no nsem abakwasem a emodu ehwo na obohu se sa hankofo we omotan yen no nye no omotan yen free tete tie wa tie akwa ntie.
For you see, I traveled all the way. Speed, I've been working since. I'm your cousin from Nigeria, please.
I'm from Ghana though.
Yeah, you from Ghana? Fuck Ghana. We don't like Ghana because you're from Ghana. I'm sorry, already I like you.
On say security guard in Etiano. Hey. I said man how I feel the old boss. So fetch me. Oh, tie. I'm your cousin from Nigeria. And the Speed say no. Said what are you talking about? Me your cousin because me a Ghanaian. When say what is Ghana? Fuck Ghana, for we don't like them. One guy say I don't do we. Or you two muma who say one Nigeria for no one time, no more club na saying and no more pay baby atna. No more who chi said you won't pay us. Omo you won't come yin and tina nancy about kwachi teenager eshie will move poor crown womb. They don't really care about us. With it,
I've been looking for you since. I traveled all the way. Speed, I've been working since. I'm your cousin from Nigeria, please.
I'm from Ghana though.
Yeah, you from Ghana? Fuck Ghana. We don't like Ghana because you're from Ghana. I'm sorry, already I like you. I'm very sorry.
On say we lose opportunity no. Or the tiny Timmy Jimmy could do baby any kinds of Jimmy Tino. On say after we lose a opportunity now he has been fighting for because of hatred. Now they are sacking him and he is apologizing. Say, oh, I'm sorry, boss. Because ni refi no ho say a time nye bibia. Nam say time so ni mfa so ndino. Ne time no say opportunity a na nko betimi ya. This guy we talking about now take care no. Say Ghanaian artist baako etimi ko jan live stream so once just within a minute. That's the Speed cause obo onyom a verse of your song. Otimi catch ni pa 30 million so omunko shimi nyom no. At once ni pa 30 million betimi eti onyom. This guy is a whole brand. I don't know why the Ghana movie industry, the music industry, he is proud to tell the whole world so Ghana they are not pushing to fight for him. Say on speed the chila kwam na boy industry no. And this is what the Nigerians do. Omuye hu so bu numbers ani panaji din bia no a they put there to make you feel like, oh, we African need there, we Nigerian need. And that is the stupid things the Nigerians are promoting through this guy. Giving him all the necessary money to go and make sure so bet me a US feed. What do I say? Yeah, Nigerian. Yeah, Ghana. Also, fuck Ghana for we don't like them. He was speaking for many people. He was speaking for many people in front of 30 million people. Camera once. Can't quite say. Bianco, one more time. It means so. Emma JJ Rollins, a 2 aeroplane, never to go and pay Ghana for Nigeria for them go CSA. So mungo. Bianco, the Koba and them say there were a lot of conversations to address. Bianco, hear this video. MSCC.
Buhari and Idiabon can't drive us for Ghana must go. So that Ghana must go was so strict to extent that Buhari was announced in the radio station. Anybody see that you harbor any Ghanaians or any aliens in your house, in your company, they will seize your company or they seize your house because all of them were afraid. So because of that, we're ready to go. How can we go? Okay, one day we did Ajawa State. We group ourselves Ghanaians. How we go? Where we go? Hide. Some people say let's go up here. So Kwara State, some push they there. Police can't surround us. They carry us. In Ghanaians, many, let's say in thousands of Ghanaians, they put us for trailer, one big trailer. Go dump us, cross the semi border. Go dump us for Cotonou bury ground, and the bury ground be like the whole island. The bury ground, very big place near sea, be like the whole island. Go dump us there. So they go dump us there, and they dump us there. Nigeria soldiers cross near semi-border there. You cannot cross them. Come inside, come and buy food. Whereby we host more, everybody hosts more money. Cotonou soldiers also block, let's say, from here to Aja side. So you cannot cross them too. Go Cotonou, go buy food. So we dey inside model under coconut. Every day we dey eat coconut, morning, afternoon, evening. Fresh one, dry one. Fresh one, dry one. Crying for God. Where our help from? Is it how we are going to die? Every morning when you wake up, say, this one die, you. This one, people are crying. And that buried ground, you cannot sleep because that big ant, a black one, and that red one, where they eat human being. They eat flesh. They there well. So the place where they bury people, where they cemented it. Now that place will give breastfeeding mother, those who born you, will put cloth for them to sleep. But to we boys, we carry the coconut branches, the dry one, set fire. We set fire. Different places so that the ant can die. So we want to sleep. If you want to sleep, we just stand up. Just go for coconut tree, stand for coconut tree. But you cannot sleep for ground like that. We suffer. We slept very gun there for good 2 weeks. Praying some pastors there every day, every night they go around. Let's play, how God will hear our prayer. It's more than Egypt. Israel from Egypt coming to Canaan land. It's only the Red Sea we can say we cannot cross. It's more than that. Many people die. Many people born. From one day, that 2 weeks time, one day, we see one Airbus, army Airbus, that's a plane, big one, rolling with the Ghanaian flag, coming to that place, rolling. We don't know how many Ghanaian flag there for army Airbus like that, with this, rolling for that place. Hey, we carry our hand, because coconut plenty. So we follow them, go far, small. Follow and go far, let's say from Oshodi to Mushi side. We follow and go far, that place where there is no coconut, but that place be like swamp. Yes, water there small and the poto there. And that place, plane come down. And they cannot land inside the poto, it cannot land inside water. So the plane come down, let's say about 3 feet.
Shaky.
Come down for 3 feet, hang there. It was shaking like this. And you will see the pilot come outside, not to that our former president. Jerry John Lawrence.
Shit.
He hear our cry. God touch him in Ghana. He hear our cry. He come there with the plane. Then if they put small ladder like that, then they say call them. We just call them. We hold those people who get belay, they cannot walk now. We call them. We put them first. The plane carry 120 passengers, but they load us about 200 sitting down there. So wait, I should come back again. We go about 10 or 15 times, carry all of us reach Accra. The moment you reach you, they guide us. They don't let anybody go. The moment you reach you, they give you food first. After food, they lead you to one tent. They give you injection, treat you, they give you place to sleep.
I was here. OTB. This is 1985. The biggest story we've heard, the Ghana must go, was not just Ghana must go. You see, there were a lot of details within it our forefathers didn't tell us. It wasn't just Ghana must go. They really encountered a lot on their way now, no move free Nigeria called Ghana. Deep hatred. Deep hatred. Apem for, wo here. Nipa womu no womu kwa Nigeria for share da ekwoja womu gu eyesie ho no. Yesi no mo doors to the extent that people didn't have place to sleep. So some of them, especially to say mayor omo nyim ye be mo baby pada no de na sese ne nana manfo na so ye de ade seswa na wo mo adaso. Ghana for mema no dodo ano eja yesi nipa di wa na ewo nti no wo da fo menye because ebinom mo dore moa. And then tatia kesiye tuntum ni bi no e wo ho no mo afro no ni na tie nim to the sense wo da fo mo achede na se opese okumu ti mema no de dodo no ado ho twiri dua kopem se ombefa mu ada. This is what the Nigerians did to them. Papa ne say nyame de tie o mo mpa ebo ma JJ Rollins the two airbus na wiye mu ekuhun wo mo na no kura no he had to find a place ai be gina because baby o mo no atechani no ma binti no ejina o ha entimi tu it no o say 3 feet to the ground. JJ Rollins was hanging 3 feet to the ground. And he did chalk here and the nipa mefro. JJ Wallace went and came back to pick them in about 10 or 12 race. Or before moko sa about 10 to 12 times. Or bano before moko chin wo munyina. If you hoko pie mu back to Ghana Accra. And this is a history Ghanaians are supposed to remember to let you know. Say and go fu we no mu kro mu na say no mu ni baby te. Pe baby abo mu ada. But time no ye within no it is still there. Na apem for no baby a obi ewu a wo pro no na ya wo newborn baby ho. Ene san kura ni nyina no se mo maame aka bakwasem wo kire mo ansa na omo kwa ye hia mu nyina. The number you see on your screen, what's up this number? From you bedding come. Because your experience should tell Ghanaians enough that we cannot trust these people. How? To me to send nipa kogun with them. Ebinimu baby kronwa took a military governor to come with an airbus to pick them one after the other. Hatred they be pa na Ghana for the Nigeria for 50. And this is the kind of people we're talking about. And Ghana wo mra ebodwadifo ho ban e wo man say obi ye hwehwo no be piem wo man especially the Nigerians. Only right say a retailing shop uye bie Juma from hand to mouth and now from the shop to mouth. Nipa beto consumers beto akodie. Dwadie nkete. To see ye bie chaos ye tonton spare pass. To say ye ton suo, to say obi bie food joints, these kind of things, Who any right because a human no mind na Ghana for to me yes we without having any competition with others. No much me yes kakra. Emre bo ho ban no. Mahama se wo kwa kwasesa no. You see, but ena me ne wo kan ho asebi. Mahama tries to about kwasesa samra we in favor of the Nigerians. You know what is happening? Ukopiem Nigeria currently. They are not changing their laws. So they do not give a damn about any other African, not even Ghanaians. Ghana for be gunwurem. Sabra no can say, I know mucha as a wholesaler. Na Nigeria for about time as retailers, no more quacoton. So you Ghana ni a show. Say even when it comes to waving. I'm sure most of you who have videos no. When it comes to waving, say oh ben you can tell and ask even a bow. Keke uton wo kwan ho dwuma be do because omo mra na say omo makwan ema obi biara enye retailing in Nigeria except so Nigeria ni. And Ghana for say Nigeria for G adwuma. me no ka say the president esi Nigeria fo ni ntino say ye mra Ghana fo ahyehyɛ ana esi Nigeria fo ho kwan so muntimi bi o madwuma ntimi ye pam Nigeria fo dia any wo kosesa saa mra no e wo parliament to favor the Nigerians so that the Nigerians can take over the retail shops e wo Ghana na Ghana fo maburu no onu provide adwuma bia ma omu nyaye no wo mun koso have competition with the Nigerians. The video I'm sure some most of you won't know. Then you go to Nigeria and see how they are treating some Ghanaians. They are keeping the law, but our president is willing to sacrifice Ghanaian youth to the Nigerians. I don't know why he's doing that. Maybe more. They heard this video.
Ghana-US relations. First, we were slapped with 10% tariff that was increased to 15%. And then we're included in 36 countries that were going to be placed on a visa ban. But in the meantime, all 5-year visas were cancelled and we were restricted to single entry 3 months. It shows the tightening situation in our foreign relations, but I do think that we still enjoy good relations with the United States of America. We were approached by the US to accept third-party nationals who were being removed from the US. And we agreed with them that West African nationals, were acceptable because all our fellow West Africans don't need a visa to come to our country. So if they decided to travel from US to Accra, they don't need a visa anyway. So if you're bringing our colleague West Africans back, I mean, that's okay. And so I think that agreement has been activated, and a first batch of 14 nationals came. Several of them were our Nigerian brothers. They opted to go back home, and so we facilitated, we put them on buses, to be able to go back home. One of them was a Gambian who is not as easy. You have to get him an air ticket to be able to facilitate his travel. So what we've done is contacted their embassy to let them know of his presence so that they can facilitate his return to Gambia. And so that's the issue with regards to deportations and arrivals. West Africa has the protocol of free movement. And so any West African is free to come to Ghana and be able to stay for 90 days. And so if they decide to bring them, I mean, we don't have a problem accepting them. Then with regards to the GIPC Act, we are living in a new environment. We have the ECOWAS Trade Liberalization Scheme. We have the African Continental Free Trade Area that wants us to open our markets to each other. And so the former protective regime is changing. And so we need...
Hey, what's in the Mahama? The former protective regime is going to be removed. The what Ghana the former buying said, we youth now per se, that we window maybe we ton unsubu or kwahu, we ton with spare parts be, will be with kills be cosmetics be, provisional shop be, and those kind of things. Some rano I yenwa, eja, yedia bo Ghana for this year home buying. One worker said, Drew, was it or baby year free ho? Now a man Nigeria for crime. To compete with Ghana for you to know when you no. Obviously, the crew on one crew for the Northerners, my brothers, I love them so much. And you may know my name to the extent say, "Oh, my name was no man emo draw Ghana gina." Ukopiemo Accra, Ukopiemo Kumasi Kejetia. Woman name was no me mo draw. Oba time na ade hye abofra hye nachi na ade sinitiri so. Obetimi so ana ne koma je cat ni wo free wiase because adwuma ni wo man ni mo. One more bit me you make a crack, menya crano, or mukom croma no moko be kills, or bit me quatna cra, then will be on one casana can't my wiki to be no water. Sa small business here, Ghana for this ye. because wo ba ye won't be one company this time. Eko ka obi si ye politics. Ye ko ma Ghana no obi so hunu. And I mean, can say, a quotera cry, what ya to so when this no be what to mukra who say, no, maybe coswa, a ja one or mine way in a year, one man on. Now, what you way make us what ya quantum? What be a shop amount, mammy? What be a shop amount near be? What be a shop ama? But can't you maybe I wouldn't a tea son I would to quite. Nigeria for and one baby compete because of president, yeah, president, the gentleman, the first gentleman of the state, John Ramani Mahama, or say. Or Baby Imran, a bought woman in our dread year no hope by send a competition in your heart for Ghanaians. Because the Jimmy no mind, obey everyone. Then Nigeria phones with me as I don't know where you be. So enter, Obakona provisional shop, no Nigeria need a be a tiano. I will know what to my war. Or go waiting to buy your own bread. This a Ghana no better than Nigeria, cause a Ghana no better than Nigeria. Or go waiting you want. You want water? Ube PM or pharmacy you know, na Nigeria in their tone Roma. Now they're going to have access to sell their drugs, illegal ones and contraband in their true drugstores. Ade Mahama, I see a do buy a seven no me country ni be say. Because I don't know why you doing that. Because I trusted you say well second term ya obey you know. Things will change. Papa, at the end of your mind, Tiboni be pana Ghana for you with eja wo ye say ye. That's another kind of credit.
To review the GIPC Act to be able to take cognizance of that. And aside from that, there's limited foreign direct investment in the whole world. And so you need to place yourself in a position where you're able to attract as much foreign investment as possible. So when you put a barrier of $1 million, there are people who, with $500,000 can open a manufacturing establishment. But because you say he must show $1 million of transferred capital into the country, then you shut out that investor. And that's why as part of the GIPC review, we're removing the minimum requirements so that anybody who wants to come and set up a business in Ghana to provide employment for our people is welcome to come. But that is different from the issue of the markets. And so there's advocacy that we should review that issue with markets. The current law restricts retail sector to only Ghanaians, and there are people who argue that it's anti-competition and so many other things. But of course, in most countries, you want to reserve a certain portion of the economy for your people, and so Parliament is going to look at it, and eventually, whatever law they pass is what we have to live with.
Say Parliament is going to do it, not almost the same bar. Whatever they will come out with, no, we have to live with it. And papa in Nigeria for a dear pan of Nigeria for young money security in here. I had to say what do a man who share Nigeria for and say. You are having a country and the population here just 30 million plus. You are finding it difficult to govern. Kaba so go be a new be do a Ghana for you. One population be about 300 million people, 200 and something million people. So I'm messing with Kro Mamma Juma. One share Kro Man or budget and you prepare because of say. What person show money to prepare budget according to the size of the government, according to the size of the people you govern, and according to the size of Ghana. And you're bringing people almost size here more than your country. Restrictions are there to work. The people crackers or baby a Juma or Ghana no ye at least I was so or money get $1 million. Near who say, oh, baby, you may free Ghana, Mebunui. You will seek out the chira, you bet media soon or mine. And also $1 million in why ye free or more, and they bought mine chili domino, who be ye free. Say Nigeria knew whoever or be or mine, the person is not supposed to pay any capital to the country's economy. Means you giving them the free access to the retailing. I'm magic Ghana for Mebru. Hey, now me a you be my Mebru now said you were from Usami. Bianco, Bianco, say some day I want what they buy our barber to send one Nigeria for you. Sound on what the yay, I want Nigeria. A short video. Me had you almost on the yay, I want Nigeria. I will grab a short video.
Kenyans are not allowed to venture beyond these parameters. While Nigerians are allowed to cane weavers are not allowed to venture beyond these parameters. While Nigerians are allowed to display their products, Ghanaians serve as laborers who manufacture these cane products for a fixed price. Bolariwa cannot sell his products directly to buyers. He can only sell to a group of Nigerian cane weavers, who in turn sell directly to customers.
They brought some job for one Nigerian man. Then the man delayed the job. And they saw another Ghanaian man. They went to, as a Sheraton hotel. So they went to the Ghana man. The Ghana man did the thing in time as they want. So the contract go to that Ghana man. So then, now those people are the indigenous work against foreigners that they can share a place together.
What do you say? Omo ye ready for the human brain Nigeria for no ye lazy, omuntimi nya nentem. Omo de ma Ghana for no Ghana for no serious, omutimi ye human nentem. And because of that, in 24 and Casa Ghana for no mabuofu, said your mother or Ghana who Ghana for no pepper, omu ye behind 10 And so because of that, the Ghanaian business began to thrive in Nigeria. And that is when our Nigeria for more so said that they do not have the right to take part of the retailing. TNC womo kwani nyi womo free retailing. And that is the reason why our papa o tire mu say omo sisi de omo guwura mu o. So wo dwumedie bi na won sando dwumebu wo Nigeria chele penwura mu ba bia na pe ba bi wo factory bi build na ko she base e be ma wo kwan ma even king na say contain keke no obenwene even basket na wo dia be si kwa ho aton debi Nigeria ban no will seize you from that. Even Nigeria you to know who was say it woman no kro money right so mo ton even basket way e wo kwan ho it woman okotena wuram ba bia na basket no a na Nigeria for na ba ho abetu akoton no kwan ho. But yen Ghana there, your president see or some ranwa ya to dada no emi esu etimi chia omo card omo de ye ho no you pay omo back. So no, this kind of jobs no for Ghana for dia no was samra no ama Nigeria for no timi abe take part of it. And the funny thing crowd is onim se Ghana for do no abebre ntimi nkenkan no mahunu do credit no was how they could say ECOWAS for say ECOWAS ni nti no Ghana ka ho ni nti no bibia ni we see ebie mu obi aye bi am na door so power Ghana man mu. In West Africa, no country Ben or West Africa, almost travel much in the country. In general sense, you are fighting for these Nigerians. Yeah, papa, no near my king, come on, ton or Nigeria, create more ton of cow. Course, you would have Nigeria for between Kujaka. And then, what's the retailers? No, one more year no marketing, kitty dino. Oh, Baba say, oh, my Nigeria for a take over. And we are making us say will be poor for me, but it's the starting. So you see, and when we talk about the consequences of all these things, are all piling Nigeria for go my munwa. Menogaze, a kidnapping is increasing. I would ye to me quite shakra ketwania ko repunu with them. I'm sure say a lot of bloggers are blogging that story. My first story now because na get me time. Timothy Obashi with the munwa tournamona. Menoga say. And Kofobi shall see free Accra, Bobranwa, Western region, Eastern region, Northern region, Omuko PMO Kumase. I actually sang Kofowe, a year Ruzel, Ekenzemo, one and call for my message photos. Sang Kofowe, et me bo a de Bonnier via cars. Say, Bonnier would de a war mining mono, Aquani Tika crack, and him do Bonnier game, Quaveno, Linos Aquese, Lunos Aquese, one in the partners. The partner bako as well. I mean, some photo. I call your friend Friday. The partner bako juni. So I call Francis Friday. What me no. Plus a third person on the photo. Only your friend Rose Ekenze. Omoni nam Ghana. All the regions no. And omuji amount for cars. Who pack a car this way. Even while walking the crowd, they have the technology to open the car, drive the car off, go and sell it in Nigeria. But track your car no Nigeria kwa jam ya. Udru ho ye be say kun Nigeria. And don't forget, the historic video that we watch, 85, a Nigeria police for and a boy Nigeria for the Ghana for go and a military for try which Nigeria military for try which you cannot trust the Nigerian police. Say what can they are tracking to Uncle Boani and or no be doing them what can Nigeria in one year to more. And Bonnie way and the woman dear copy say according to the reports Ghana police for Edinburgh to about let me find a document because I took me there. Ni actually see kura ikotu no so Ghana Police Service for the document we ebe to abontin say eye Roselle Kensi on Friday ene akwase boni omudi wo Ghana nie inti etwa 96 years am omo so wo nche 96 years no e wo Kumasi Central Prison ade ani eti omo em na yankase president he invite criminals to live with us. And I mean, what I say, there is a judge, USA, American judge, was he one T and president? I say, a dear partner, Ghana, ya bought the man. USA judge or say US judge questions deportation of West African migrants to Ghana. Or say adai ye deport West Africans of Wobi. Woman Ghana for I think in Ghana for G1 and you had the president stating a whole lot of blah blah blah. Yeah, Echo was in Tina, what's your job? US judge was say adai at the end or question yes I say many women because most of these people know when Ghana for no wouldn't want criminal records. It be a murderess near 2 women ye deport to Wobu. Obi or a fraudster kesepa. Some of them are deep criminals and ye deport to Wobu. What want to say what you because of ECOWAS? There was a would mean all the other countries of Africa, including some of the states of West Africa. What I wouldn't answer so bad you woman. On Sakosi Bruni Natanas was your president in the Bibi Hanana. I didn't have Ghana for like why? I don't know. You do woman you go Ghana, you do woman go Ghana like I could say Bruni judge was one tiasi. Wokaka, would you ask Nibi, Nanny Bo Fusa or kind of clutch or mine? Look at historically. Rollins, the 2 Airbus and 3 feet to the ground, no hango. Because baby, I do one young gun in Kuguyan, you womb. Near wolf fresh babies. If we say a real baby around, dead body near proper on the other around. Fresh baby, our baby, the scent smell our water any decay, any pa April. This is what they did to us. Mahama, maybe our own kind of NC about this is what Rollins went through for the party. This is what Rollins went through. And then this party, and that's what when Rollins in Mutanya and Kofu Tanya. Rollins 2 year Airbus number. Plane. Rollins 3 feet to the ground. That's senior mine. Ghana for this woman who said, "Will be safe from no be a woman more money down." Now Rollins this time say, na me tea and pipe. JJ Rollins saved Ghanaians at that time. You see Rollins about 12 times or bet you no bet you about 12 times during the day. Or more be and chief flights on one. And I'm sure in the history of the NEC party, say the year party case more record of that. Mahama, have you read it? The dead bodies Rollins had to pass. The pregnant women who have died at that time, Rollins saw rescuing Ghanaians back to Accra. What? Are you protecting these people who show us hatred all the time? One more time, you see. I don't know. And when you watch video, you see the comment. Those who are praising him, Mahama, are Nigerians, not the people who voted for you. Unless somebody me come here and say, "Ebi akotwe Nigeria for one firm one meto abama." Me who say, "Ah, one be Ghana for you no mu nyina to aba wo mind." Apart from that, why are you defending them? When you are wasem, I boba. And I'm sure, say abakwasem, omo ntworo sa de we about Rollins. They should write it. Jema amenem ne papa no di wuremu no mu wo or no ne too plain. What is our buy? And then the people who put us through that situation, Mahama is protecting them. But see, I'm finding the entity to crowd in Dubai. Here they were in the group. One of the who said Nigeria for party when he and one the group, more Pamo seize one from visa applications and go. Then the person say, I said, baby, a Ghana person in Unicorn. Ni pass that transfer or person or say economy. No. Now, one more with your mutilation, I say, where your politics. I just pray, say, and can both way. Any Nigeria for you mukunkum ni pay. And yan common who a bush ya for. Nanka news you never bano. Nanka woman the attitude of bush your full com. Now one more tea as see a K1ng Ghana no ka in yawo. When you empire me bama, so we'll see the Mahama any right. And you know, say kidnapping, mona to a cost one. We didn't say Nigeria for. And I will tell me, say video na me tihana may your politics into the say Mahama dia wo yen nyina right. So I pray, say, one in my cost one, ma mo dwene said the Mahama ye right and can to mabusha for kidnapping a wood die bonini in antomo. Gene na politics best say what mine. There are some things we supposed to come together. Ni enhwe yakoba mu kan no kore no, ni hu se oman no essay. K1ng Ghana ni do in cry. In case of any update, you see on our next video. So JJ Rollins, baby be ara cry will be ano. I mean shout koza. Yet here, so to plain them we mu yenwoba. But this history we were never told. K1ng mi do in cry macra.
K1, oh boy Juma, we did the Jacob. So now see commentary or social media, no style of blogging, fantastic. sɛne ɔsi commentary no news ne ba sɛne ɔsi commentary fa ho no woyɛ so good keep on going.
And the star no so the ebema other tribe aflow unyi sorted India temni that's how becano it's so painful I know shit. I don't know say I commentary like or you as a presenter sports presenter that they are and we need maybe I work strength free a bit. It's all good. Oh yeah, K1ng modern. K1ng will try.